While humans primarily use verbal communication, dogs rely on body language to communicate their emotions and intentions. One of the most common body language signals is to roll on their backs and show their tummy. While you might think your dog is asking for belly rubs, that is not usually the case. In this video, we will explore the 6 reasons why dogs flop on their backs and expose their bellies. Number 1. They trust you. Lying on their back and exposing their belly puts dogs in a very vulnerable position. It makes them open to attack from predators and makes it harder to defend themselves. It's a risky business, and dogs won't do it in front of just anyone. If your canine friend constantly shows you their belly, they're telling you that they trust you and feel safe around you. Your dog is not worried that you'll sink your jaws into their exposed abdomen, and they're confident you'll protect them if something jumps out suddenly to attack them. Number 2. They are being submissive. Another reason a dog might roll over to expose their belly is because they're showing you they're submissive. A dog may use this submissive display as a way to avoid confrontation. In the wild, our canine's wolf ancestors would adopt this submissive posture to diffuse social tension by showing that they're not a threat. When a dog shows their belly to more dominant dogs or even a person, they may be anxious and are offering peace and a request to go easy on them. You often see this appeasing behavior in puppies. Some timid pups may even dribble or squirt urine in an attempt to communicate a submissive status. Remember, petting an unfamiliar dog who's showing submissive or appeasing behaviors can make the dog more nervous. This is because they may be afraid of you, and you're touching them in very vulnerable parts of their body. To know if a belly-exposing behavior is out of trust or appeasement, look at a dog's whole body. Dogs who feel safe around you will show loose, wiggly body posture with relaxed, wagging tail. In contrast, a dog who is showing fearful, submissive behavior will crouch, freeze, or show tense body language. Number 3. They want to catch a cool breeze on hot days. If your dog sleeps with a belly-up position, it's often a sign that they are hot. Although dogs attempt to regulate their body temperatures by panting, some may sleep on their back with all 4 legs splayed out in the air to cool off. Since the fur is thinner around the belly and the paws hold the sweat glands, exposing these areas is a great way to beat the heat. Puppies overheat faster than adult dogs, so that may explain why you often find a puppy sleeping on their back. Number 4. They want to garner love and attention from you. Dogs are socially intelligent. They quickly learn that certain behaviors get them the attention they want from their favorite humans. Therefore, some dogs show their belly to grab attention and love from their favorite person. Likewise, when dogs are excited, they may flop on their back to invite us or another animal to play with them. In this situation, your dog is showing you how relaxed, trusting, and vulnerable they are, and that they trust you with their whole body. In a similar manner, happy dogs who go belly up at your feet when you return home may be doing their best to let you know that they adore you and want to play with you. Number 5. They are scratching an itch. One of the most common reasons for dogs rolling on their backs is not as complex as you may think. They may be trying to scratch an itch. Dogs can't reach every part of their body to scratch, so sometimes they roll on their back to get rid of an irritant. This can be a normal behavior. But remember, if your dog does this a little more than usual, it could be a sign that they are struggling with allergies, fleas, or bacterial skin infection. Make sure to take them to a vet for a checkup. Number 6. They're giving you better access. Of course, showing their belly can also be a dog's way to ask for belly rubs. This occurs especially when the dog associates pets on the belly with something pleasant and positive. To some dogs, belly rubs simply feel good, and without words, your dog wants to show you exactly what he wants. Why dogs roll around in the dirt or grass? Dogs often will roll on their backs in new areas to put either their scent on that area or to get that smelly item from that area onto them to disguise their own scent. For example, many dogs roll on grass or the stinkiest thing they can find after being bathed. This may be an attempt to rid themselves of their clean, freshly shampooed scent. Likewise, your dog may roll around in an area to deposit their scent and mark their territory. By rubbing their scent on an area, they are marking it as theirs. A dog that is rolling in the grass may be trying to let other dogs know that they've been there. Interestingly enough, rolling on grass is also an instinctual behavior, harkening back to the days when your dog's wild ancestors would mask their scent to sneak up on their prey. Wolves, for example, have been observed rolling in the droppings of plant-eating animals or animal carcasses to cover up their own scent during the hunt. Your dog may be hiding its scent because it is planning on hunting a few squirrels. Even if you don't see anything where your dog is rolling in, there probably was something there and your dog can sense its scent. Of course, your dog may also roll in the grass simply because it feels good. Why dogs turn their back to you? When your canine turns their back to you, they are showing you that they are friendly and trust you. In the animal world, turning their back to someone puts the animal in a vulnerable position. Your dog is trusting that you won't attack them from behind. When their back is to you, their teeth are farthest from you, which makes it hard for them to protect themselves. Why dogs lick their crotch? While crotch licking seems pretty gross to us, your pooch does it for a good reason. They need to keep their private areas clean from dirt and discharge. Normally, your dog will only require a few licks to tidy up the area after urination or a loose, sticky elimination. Frequent or sustained licking of the private area may indicate a health problem. Why dogs stare at you so intensely? Dogs spend a great deal of time staring at their owners, and although it may seem random, a dog stare is actually a form of communication in the canine world. More often than not, dogs watch you to understand what you're doing. Dogs and humans have a special relationship. Dogs are naturally attached to their owners, and they take an interest in what their favorite humans do. Watching people is how they gather information about our actions. Sometimes they are waiting for us to do something that will impact them, like picking up the leash to take them for a walk, or to perform a specific command like sit and earn a reward. Keep in mind that dogs also use eye contact when they want something from you. Many dog owners are familiar with the intense stare your dog gives you to beg for food at the dinner table. Other times, your dog might stare at you to get your attention because they need to go outside. This kind of staring is often combined with a suggestive look toward the door or where you keep the leash. If you give your canine what they want when they stare at you to beg, you reinforce the behavior. They'll keep using staring strategy as a way to get what they want. Finally, remember that just as we humans gaze into the eyes of people we adore, a dog stare is a sign of affection. Research has shown that this non-verbal way of communication increases the level of the love hormone called oxytocin in dogs. So if your dog looks at you with longing eyes, it is a sign that they love you. Now that you know more about why dogs roll on their back and expose their belly, let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Does your dog roll over on their back when you are around? Do they enjoy belly rubs? Share your own experience and make sure to subscribe to our channel for more videos.